Okay. Hi, my loves. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. So we're going to continue going through the nakshatras. So we are on Pushya. And let me just read a few things. Let's see. So it says, Pushya expands, grows, and nourishes everything. It sustains and makes bigger something that already is, and therefore is considered to be one of the most auspicious nakshatras. Okay, let's see what else. Divine qualities, open mind, nourishment, creativity, selflessness, security. Shadow qualities, attachments, comfort zone, laziness, hyper-optimism, and thinking too big. And I thought this was really cool. It says, I am Pushya with the power of Brihaspati, Lord of vastness. I expand your consciousness. I make your heart blossom and touch the infinity. I nourish with divine wisdom, inspiration, and the power of sacred sound. I make everything bigger and vaster than it was. I desire to share my essence with others as effortlessly as the flower emits its fragrance. I am selflessly giving. Let's see. All right. Symbol is a cow's udder, a lotus flower, an arrow, or a circle. An animal is a female goat or sheep. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else here. All right. I just wanted to read some of that. Well, let's dive into the reading now and see what is going on. All right. I actually wanted to connect with my white onyx. Again, I'm trying to get back to crystal readings. It's been a while, so bear with me. Okay, so I'm actually seeing somebody that is on top of like a mountain, and looking out into the open air and seeing like rock formations around them. So perhaps where you're currently located, maybe there are a lot of mountains, or maybe famous rock formations or something like this. Something like, for example, the Grand Canyon, something that stands out for me. Maybe Red Rock is also something that stands out to me. Those are just examples, though. But more than this, I feel like this is a call to adventure, a call to expand one's horizons, see how far you can go. There is this love that I feel for knowledge and discovery. Okay, so simple imagery there. Take it how it resonates. But let's dive into some oracles now. And what's going on with Pushya. Again, this could be anywhere in your charts. Perhaps you're just in this energy. All right. Pushya. What's going on? Strategy in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have apology in the reverse. And let me read some of these descriptions here. It says planning, prediction, mind reading. And we have the number 48. Perhaps that's synchronistic for you. And 48 reduces to the number 3 ultimately. Right? Okay, which number 3 is actually a very Jupiterian number. It's the number that represents growth, represents expansion. Okay. Let's see what I feel here. I feel like, you know, somebody here is very intelligent and you know it. You know, you're not someone that isn't aware of how intelligent they are in a room full of people. So you are not insecure about your intellect. You are somebody that is well aware, and you are somebody that trusts your intellect and the way of thinking. I feel like you think you solve problems with a different approach in mind. You know, I feel like you think outside of the box than most people around you. So there's this unconventional thinking or unconventional problem solving skill that you have that serves as a huge strength, especially when you are up against an opponent. You know, I feel like you're just enjoying the ride. I think you're just kind of pushing the envelope, seeing how far life takes you. It's almost as if like each person or each circumstance that somehow crosses your path, you know, kind of take it in stride. Somebody here could also be a professor, doesn't necessarily have to be, or a teacher, or people see you in that role. Perhaps you have a lot to teach others. I also think that people tend to, I'm hearing bend at the knee. So again, I feel like you are somebody that is to be respected, somebody that is a formidable opponent, but it's like you are an honorable person as well, and you're a solid person through and through. Okay, and with apology in the reverse, I feel like this is more of, you know, you're not apologizing for who you are. And perhaps people even ask for your forgiveness. People may ask for your grace. Let's dive into the tarot now. Hi, my loves. If you guys are interested in a reading, you can donate through the link in my bio, either through Venmo or Cash App, and I can put you on the list and do your reading after this if you are interested. But I'm not doing free readings right now. Alright, Pushya. Also, there's something, I'm being drawn towards your eyes. You may have maybe deep eyes, like maybe they're dark and deep eyes, or people often get lost in your eyes. Maybe you just have really big eyes, or really your eyes are really prominent somehow. But yeah, that's something I'm getting here. The star in the reverse. The devil in the reverse. it's interesting to me that we have Capricorn energy here because Capricorn, and Aquarius, right? It's the star card in reverse. It's interesting to me because this is an nakshatra that's ruled by Saturn. So there's that confirmation there. One more. I'm hearing checkmate. And just as I said that, we have the Three of Wands, and then we have Death right under that. Okay, so I'm going to keep those two, I guess. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so I feel like when you teach or when you explain things or when you say stuff to people, it's like people get lost in what you're saying. It's like you have such a... how do I put this? Abstract way of thinking or analyzing things, and people often get lost is what I'm getting here. And meanwhile you're not lost at all. You're like, checkmate, so this is how A gets to B, and then how B gets to C, but they're all connected. And then it's just like, I feel like, again, there's just this philosophical or abstract way you go about solving something here. Okay. The Star in reverse, though, I feel like you may... I'm saying have a place of worship, but I don't think that the majority of you go to like an organized place for like a worship service. It's not what I'm getting, although maybe that may be some of you. Some of you may subscribe to a specific religion. That's fine. But I feel like rather there is the majority of you here that have like your own altar in your home, or maybe you pray to a specific deity, or maybe you just are in prayer a lot and you have like a guide that you are comfortable going to for advice, or if you're asking for protection or something like this. I feel like there is this spiritual nature to you, and you take that with you in your home space. And we have the Devil in the reverse, right? I feel like you're constantly outsmarting, again, like your opponents, or outsmarting or outplaying kind of like people who have big egos, or like you're very good, I feel like, maybe with debating, or if it's not verbal, maybe it's like you're good at maybe math. Like there's something that you're good at specifically that really tests people with the Devil in the reverse that you're playing against, or that you're coming up against. It's like people get really angry how easy it is for you. The person that's really coming up to my mind here is one of the famous chess players in recent history. And they made a Netflix documentary about him, and his name is Magnus Carlsen. He's a Norwegian chess grandmaster, and it seemed like with his documentary that I mean, I haven't looked too deeply into it, but it just seemed like he was autistic. But he had a special knack for math and chess. Like he was just very, very good at numbers, I think, or chess, something like that, you know? And it just would come natural to him. It would be easy, but he wasn't maybe good at other things maybe his brothers were good at, you know? Like maybe he wasn't very physically inclined, so maybe he wasn't the best at sports. But he was more of a cerebral person. And that really got him far once his parents really like embraced that gift of his. Excuse me if I don't have like all of the details and the facts right about Magnus Carlsen. There may be some diehard fans out there, but I really admire the guy. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here for you. It's like you have a knack at something, you have a gift at something here, and it's effortless. And again, death, it's like, I'll end you. I will end you. I am, you know, this grandmaster. I am undefeated. I am this undefeated champion. Is something that I'm getting here. And again, remember I said bend at the knee? Look at this 3 of Wands. We have somebody bending at someone else's knee. So yeah, it's just like, okay. And you were talking all that trash. And what? Give me that crown that's rightfully mine. You know? So I feel like you may be the type of person that when someone checks you, you're like, I'm not afraid to, you know, throw it all in. Sure. I'll play you. I'll throw it all in. You know? Winner takes all kind of thing, you know? Or I'll give up my title and may the best person win. And if you take my title, then you take my title. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But it seems like you come out on top all the time. All right, let's see what's coming out for you in terms of love. I do feel like you've had a lot of scars along the way, though. Maybe not literally, maybe literally for some. But I feel like, you know, it's taking a lot of work for you to get here. And people only see your victory, but they don't see what you've been through. What's going on in regards to love for Pushya? So we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And I feel like that's something that you're well aware of. Trust the process here. If you are in a connection, I feel like a lot of you actually may not even be focused in relationships, but maybe a small group of you are in a current connection. But if you are in a current connection, I feel like you have this beautiful ability to forgive. You know, like you really understand that it's okay. People make mistakes. I forgive you. You know, I love you unconditionally, you know. At least in your mind, there's no ill feeling if you're in a connection, and this has been resonating for you. There has no ill feeling. It's like, yeah, we may have had our fights, we may have had our arguments, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's okay. I get it. I get it. And so there's this beautiful growth and acceptance that's happening if you are in a connection. If not, this may be the love you have for a sibling. Okay, or for a friend. Okay. But that's what I have. For this nakshatra. If that resonated, I hope you choose to hit the follow button and maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to end this live since I didn't see anybody donate or anything through my Venmo or Cash App, so I'm assuming nobody here wants a personal reading tonight, so I'm going to go. But again, thanks for being here. Bye.